Hi, Mike here. Let's talk about language tests. Language tests are always required for permanent residency. You have to take a language test, an English language test or a French language test. You can take both. If you take both and you score well in both, your points will increase quite dramatically within the express entry system. The French language test, you can either take the TCF or the TEF. For the English language test, you have to take the IELTS General or the CELPIP General. CELPIP General usually is only available in Canada, so for most people outside of Canada, you'll be looking at the IELTS IELTS General Language Test. This language test is split up into 4 components: listening, reading, writing and speaking. And realistically, for your points with an express entry, you have to achieve Canadian Language Benchmark 9. Canadian Language Benchmark 9 in IELTS is an 8 or more in listening, 7 or more in reading, writing and speaking. Very important to concentrate on the writing component of this language test. It's a good idea to go on YouTube and check a few videos out from ex-examiners. Look at how they want you to do the writing test. But you've got to score this CLB 9, not only for the points generation, but you get extra points within the express entry system under the transferability section. It could be, for instance, that you score 7s right across the board, and that one point different on listening, not achieving an 8 in listening, could make a difference of 60 or 70 points within the express entry system. And you're not giving yourself the best chance. You know, sort of your potential points, let's say, were 470, they're down to 400. You've no chance of being selected with 400. So the language test is vital. The French language test, TCF or TEF, can bring additional points to your profile with an express entry. If you can score CLB 7, Canadian Language Benchmark 7, across all factors within the French language test, you can score an extra 50 points, plus you can score some additional points for your core attributes within the French language: listening, reading, writing and speaking. So there is a potential of over 70 points by taking a French language test. So if you're good or fairly fluent in French, it's worth taking. Those extra points could make the difference between being selected or not. So in conclusion, every application for permanent residency will require a language test in English or French by at least the principal applicant. Now, if you're married or you have a common law partner, your partner or spouse can take a language test, and they can be awarded up to 20 points to aid your total within this express entry system. So it's always a good idea, if you have a partner or a spouse, for them to take the language test as well, even if they're scraping a few points. They don't get the 20 points, 10, 12 points within express entry, it still could make the difference. But the principal applicant must take a language test, English or French. If it's the English test, IELTS General, or if you're in Canada, the CELPIP General.